The season challenges are coming in the next Clash of Clans update, and the developers have given us a little bit more insight into how it will exactly work. They've clarified a few things, so I have selected the top 5 questions that I believe were the most important from this Q&A, with a bonus answer at the end as well. To the latter half of the video, we will show you our progress on the Town Hall 11, how to fix a rushed base series, do a couple of farming attacks, but let's get into them top 5 questions. Alrighty guys, let's dive into these top 5 questions. Now there were more than this, so if you guys want to see all of the different questions the developers answered, I will put a link down in the description so you can check it out. And I believe for a lot of people it was shared in game as well, but there is a link if you missed it. Now the biggest question, I got asked this a lot in my videos: how much will the gold pass cost? Now what the developers said is that the gold tier can be purchased for $4.99. Now I'm assuming that will be transferred to whatever currency you are playing the game at. In terms of the season as well, we know that this first season will give us the Barbarian King skin. How long is a season exactly? When does the next one start? What they said is that seasons will start the very first day of the month and end on the very last day of the calendar month. Then the next one will assumably start the next day, so that is pretty cool. They did say we'd get a hero skin for every single one of these, and they would expand it to the Archqueen, to the Grand Warden. That's pretty epic if you ask me. If you guys are new to my channel, be sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of my videos. Powering through the questions though, guys, many people asked, is this a subscription service? So what they mean by that is, if they sign up for the gold pass, is it going to automatically take the $5 out of their account each and every month unless they cancel it? No, it is not a subscription service. The developers have said each and every month you would have to pay that $4.99 in order to get access to the gold tier for that month. What about the skins themselves? Are they permanent in the game? And yes, it is not just for that month-long season. The skin, the gladiator skin, once you unlock it, you will have from then on. Now the final question before we get into that bonus one, a lot of people were asking, how long do I have to collect the rewards? Now what they said is you have until the end of the season. So when that final day ends, if you haven't collected your rewards, then unfortunately you will indeed miss out. So make sure you do collect them before the end of the season. Now just before we get into the Town Hall 11 how to fix a rushed base series, a bonus question, because I thought this one was pretty cool that they answered, in terms of the Archer Queen and the Grand Warden. What happens if you are a lower level and you haven't actually unlocked these heroes yet? You purchase the pack, you can get the skin, but you haven't even got the hero. Well, what they said is, yes, they will be permanently yours. Even if you don't have the heroes, when you then unlock the Archer Queen, the skin will be there waiting for you, which is pretty epic. Again, if you want to see more questions, the link is down below, but let's get into the Town Hall 11 farming attacks. Alrighty guys, so for those of you that are new to this series, this is my Town Hall 11 rushed base. I know guys, level 1 walls, I think they look kind of cool, right? Okay, let's tell you exactly what we need to do in this series. Now, we are going to be using the Jai-Barch strategy today, mixed in with a few wizards. Now, that is because within the events, we can actually get 2 resource potions for completing the Mage Rage event. That's pretty cool. It's going to help our progress. Be sure to let me know what you think down in the comments, but I have started with all of the resource buildings to basically give me a bit loot passively faster. Then I'm going to get onto the defenses and start with the cheaper ones first. Oh, What do we have here? 100 gems. That should help our progress. Now, what we will do is search for a base that has a ton of loot, and that we think we can get with the J-Barch strategy. We will come back once we have that base to attack. Not what we're looking for, guys, but heck, look at this. One wizard. Why didn't I even use a wizard? What am I doing? Why didn't I just use the king and queen? I wanted to be clever, but hey, let's go for it, guys. Might as well steal this loot whilst we are at it. It's right over in the corner. This guy left his progress base on, which... it's probably a bit more rushed than mine, to be honest. In fact, it is definitely more rushed than mine. Let me know if you've ever done this down in the comments. I actually did this just the other day. Left my progress base on and lost a whole ton of loot. Let's press that queen's ability, get through this. I know we're going to lose, but essentially, I'm not really bothered at the moment. We just need that loot for free. That is going to help us to upgrade. And let me know down in the comments which area you like to farm at. Which league are you at? Many of you generally said in the last episode gold up to crystal league was best if you have a rushed base, but be sure to share with me your experience. Once the king gets this dark elixir, we will jump ship and come back once we have a proper base to attack. There it is, guys. Beautiful stuff. Let's come back when we have another base. This guy still has presents from Christmas, but he doesn't have any loot. Okay, guys, here we go. 700,000 gold, 600,000 elixir, and 4,000 dark elixir. It is a rushed Town Hall 11, but you can see all of the Infernos, the Eagle, everything like that is down. And based on our previous episodes and the reputation of starting out this series, let's just say we haven't had the best of luck. I need to adjust to the lower level troops, so this makes a perfect base. What we're going to do is just let them wizards do a little bit of work on the side. Then we will press in from the top, mainly because all three of the dark elixir drills are there. I think if we circle round with the giants here, we get good tankage, a couple of wall breakers on either side spread with the wizards, and then the wall breakers at the top will allow us to then push the barbarians and archers straight in with the king and queen from the north of the base. I probably shouldn't have spread the wall breakers out as much as I did. We probably needed one to get to the middle of the base. We have the jump spell, but we're going to then get stuck in the middle. Let's just hope that we're not too bad. Let's get a heal in nice and early to try and help protect them giants a bit. Let's use the king's ability, and let's continue. Let's get a rage right in the middle there. If we can get some more troops into the center, we might be okay. I do need to probably save this heal spell for the back end of the base. We've got a couple of wizard towers, and we do need to try and help our queen, particularly through to this middle area where the other compartments are with the golden elixir. You can see they're on the inside, so we kind of need the ranged troops to be able to do that, and I'm counting on my queen. Let's use the heal over there. I don't think we're going to get it, guys. Still need some adjustment here, hey? Still need a bit of adjustment. Probably... honestly, I don't know. Maybe it's just a wrong army for the base. I'm not too sure. We're going to have to use the queen's ability here in a second. Let me know how you would have adjusted the army. I do want to hold on to that queen's ability as much as possible to try and help get through here. Enemy queen locks on, so now let's use that ability. Come on, let's take down that Tesla and Archer Tower whilst you're invisible. Tesla's going to go down. Now the Archer Tower. I don't think we're going to get anything more than that. But look at these archers in the middle. 3 archers. Will they be out of range in order to hit the 2 elixir collectors? Ooh, the gold just didn't quite get done. But I'm intrigued here. I am intrigued. We do have to get used to these lower armies, and we do have to just get used to the fact, guys, about 5 years ago when I started this game, I used to just farm with the Barch strategy. Barbarians and archers, the cannon was just in the way for that side, but one archer is able to snipe away at that gold mine, which is not too bad. She should be able to get that elixir collector as well, and then we can continue on from there. Epic archer, Archer OP, get it down in the comments, hashtag Archer OP, and let me know which strategy you use as well. Come on, Archer, come on. Right, what we'll do, guys, is we'll speed up the video here and get into the next attack. Okay guys, we have another base which is pretty good in terms of gold and elixir. We haven't had to search for too long and I think we should be okay with this. Now what I am planning to do is push in heavily from one side of the base and save a small army for the other, just so that we don't miss out. And I might even just use my queen on the other side. That is probably going to be enough. Let's quickly test if there's anything in that clan castle, which there isn't. See if we can snipe off any of these buildings. That will essentially give our archer queen a better route straight into these buildings, which is what we want. And then the queen should be okay, you know, to just circle around the top of the base there whilst we press everything else in from the bottom. Let's just use a couple of troops to take down this wizard tower first. Hasn't gone amazingly, guys, but it's gone down essentially. That's not too bad. The archers are doing a good job at the top. Then I think we just push in heavy from the bottom of the base and send my queen around the top. Why don't we try and take down this to help steer my queen in the right direction, and then that should be okay. Once that goes down, boom, let's send our queen in at the top, keep an eye on her, but now let's send all of the giants in from the bottom with the wizards behind in order to help out. Then the barbarians, keeping an eye on that queen, couple of wall breakers, followed by king, keeping an eye on that queen. Barbarians going in, queen's ability, archers, more wall breakers, let's get a rage in, a heal spell in, followed by the jump. I'm not sure what's happening here, guys, but my queen has missed the buildings at the top. Why is she going into the base? Come on, queen. Clearly, I didn't want you to do that. Let's put the rage in, the heal spell in. It's not looking too bad, but we've missed a lot of the loot at the top here that I thought our archer queen might have got. The archer queen just never does what you want her to do. Ever. Let me know in the comments if your archer queen has ever done the right thing for you, but 9 times out of 10, she doesn't. Come on, archers, you can take down that queen. It's not going to happen. The king is battering on the town hall, so we should be good on that one, guys. Remember, the town hall is a storage, so we can get a little bit of loot. I do think majority of it was in the mines and pumps. Maybe we shouldn't have pressed in as heavy from one side. I thought once I set the funnel, the queen would have walked up and around the top rather than going into the base. Let's just see what happens here. We are going to have to wait of the queen anyway, but I don't think the king is going to get anything else here. There wasn't really much in the storages, so once he takes down this gold storage, we will back out of the attack. We've already got the 70% in order to get the loot bonus, so let's go ahead and end the attack and come back for one final attack. Let's see if we can get a 3-star to wrap up the episode. Wish me luck, guys. Hashtag 3-star down in the comments. Okay guys, since we want the 3-star, this is the base I've decided to pick. It has over 500,000 gold and elixir. Notice how most of it is down to the south here, so that should be pretty good in terms of pushing in. We'll just have to see about getting up to the top of the base though. I'm not sure whether we will get there or not. Might take a little bit. I think I want to just spread out right the way around the base here, because essentially you can see there's gold mines and elixir pumps right the way along this side, so I need a good enough spread and enough to create the funnel to come in. So again, let's get an archer on each one of these. That's just going to mean that as my giants are tanking initially, my wizards can actually shoot over the wall to the defenses. They're not wasting as much time taking out this trash, because to be honest, we're not going to have to worry about the 3 minutes and running out of time. I think most of my archers are doing a good job here, just trying to sprinkle the odd one onto the other buildings that have been missed, because when we do throw the archers in, it's not going to be that pivotal. Is there any buildings that we can snipe off from this point? Let's get one more in there. Probably get that builder's hut as well. Why have no archers gone onto that building? Probably because they're getting shot down by the cannon. It's probably the one building we haven't been able to snipe. So watch this now, guys. What it means when we bring the giants in, the wizards can focus on the defenses rather than the trash buildings around the outside. So that is the aim. Now let's break in at either side. One wall breaker at the top is probably not enough. I don't know why I just left it at 1, but let's get some more in. Spread the barbarians out now as well with the jump spell here and the archers. Now let's hope that we have enough powering through the base. Let's get a rage and a heal in nice and early. Let's get a rage over to this side as well, because the wizards are doing quite well over there, and we need to make sure that they stay alive as they go down towards them final few collectors. We've managed to get the 50%. I'm not sure if we are going to get each and every collector, because you can see the 2 missed over on that side. I'm not sure that we will actually funnel over there, but let's see what we can do. One epic wizard stepping up. Come on. Oh, I didn't quite get there. It is going to be them elixir pots that we miss, unfortunately. Managed to get most of the dark elixir, but again, we've missed one over that side. Not going to happen in terms of the 3. Let's just use that queen's ability. Can we get to 70% in order to get maximum loot? Oh! Level 15 queen takes out my level 18. We didn't quite get all of the loot. We didn't quite get the 3-star, so probably don't deserve that hashtag 3-star. But let's have a look at what we've got today. We actually have 0 builders ready to use. I still have that maximum loot cart. I don't think I want to collect it. I think I just want it as a souvenir. And we need some shovels of obstacles. Look at all of these fortune trees around the base. I need to get them moved. So, next episode, guys, we are going to be hopefully upgrading some more of the mines in order to bring in the amount of loot that we can get. And I'm also going to focus on, where is it? Where's it gone? Like here, the under-leveled buildings. That's what we're going to focus on first. That's what you should focus on first. If you missed the previous episode, I will link it right next to me. That is going to wrap it up for this one though, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. Until next time, peace out.